Hello, and welcome back as I prepare to regale you with tales of my barrel fire-filled adventures through a local industrial park. In Perfidious, Pete plays XCOM, War of the Chosen. And fortunately, while traveling through the industrial park, I was not harmed by the barrel hobos. I mean, I did get slightly stabbed in the shoulder with a broken beer bottle by a man shrieking wildly about raptors and Ragnarok, but the barrel hobos who tended to my stab wounds were quick to point out that the Ragnarok guy was not affiliated in any capacity with their organization. And, you know, I mean, it turns out the barrel fires, hobos, they're really good people. They really are. Salt of the earth. Sort of a, hey, pull yourself up an old tire and help yourself to some of these pork and beans and a few shot of this delicious Thunderbird wine kind of folks. They're good people, I'm telling you. My kind of people. Okay, never mind. I'm dropping the bit. I'm letting it go. I think the conceit's getting a little bit worn around the edges, and I think it's obvious that I did not take a walk in an industrial park between episodes. For the purposes of full disclosure, it's important to note that for me, the events of last episode happened like 5 minutes ago, and I was not stabbed with a broken beer bottle in that intervening 5 minutes. Although there is a little nugget of truth to that story, because I did meet the Ragnarok guy. I just didn't meet him at a local industrial park. I met him at my local gas station one day while I was purchasing fuel for my automobile. I was at the pump, pumping my gas, and a homeless man walked up and started digging around in the trash at the end of the end of the line of pumps. And he was about, I don't know, 5 or 6 feet from my car. And, I was like, well, I didn't want to pester him because he seemed like he was a guy on a mission, and I didn't want to bother him. He looked like he had a task to be about and knew what he was doing. So I just was quietly pumping my gas, and he was still continuing his efforts to retrieve loot. And I just assumed he was probably looking for, like recyclables or something he could use to earn a little extra cash. And instead of the recyclables, I expected him to withdraw from the contents of... Yeah, it's one man. I'm sure we'll have no difficulty killing him. But instead of the recyclables, which I expected him to remove from the trash receptacle, he pulled out a mostly empty bottle of window washer fluid, like windshield wiper fluid. And I was like, well, that's weird. But it got a little weirder because after he pulled the windshield wiper fluid bottle out of the trash, he unscrewed the cap, he actually unscrewed the cap, looked at me, now he's looking directly at me, like gazing deep into my soul with an open bottle with like a few, I don't know, maybe like an ounce or two of blue antifreeze-based liquid in it. Looking right at me, and he says, I'm gonna rock like a raptor to Ragnarok, and then chugged the windshield wiper fluid, threw the barrel, or like threw the bottle down on the ground, like bounced it, spiked it NFL style, threw his arms over his head, started waving them wildly, and ran away shrieking and laughing. So, that was the thing. Ragnarok guy? Yeah, he's out there somewhere. Not that, I mean, he wasn't harmful or anything, just saying, he's at large. How do we want to handle these guys? Well, I'm thinking if this car is explodable, and I'm pretty sure it should be explodable. It is, in fact, explodable. So we'll probably kill this man with the exploding car. And maybe Matthew McConaughey. You do not have... Huh. Alright, Matthew McConaughey does not apparently have remote start. So that's unusual. What he does have is an 89% chance to kill that Advent Trooper, but I really don't want to become unconcealed at the moment. I would very much like to kill this man without being detected, and Keanu Reeves is a silent killer, so as long as he doesn't botch his initial roll, Keanu can definitely pull off this execution. And I'm thinking maybe we just let Keanu do that. He has a 99% chance for the kill. We're more concerned about him being revealed, because in his position, he can still be shot by this man, because that guy still does have a... So if he gets revealed, that's going to be very bad for us. Let's hold off pulling the trigger on that one. In this case, like literally pulling the trigger. And let's have Woody Harrelson, who does have remote start, come over here and blow up this car. Not that one, Woody. There you go. Let's get you a kill. This is going to also summon a Horde of Lost. We don't care so much about the Horde of Lost making an appearance. We really don't. In fact, we might be able to get the Lost to do a little bit of our dirty work for us. Keanu... I think we're just going to have you go on Overwatch, buddy. Not that you'll ever get a chance to shoot it, because if somebody does come and step on you, they'll shoot instead of you. So this man's coming up. Yeah, he very nearly stepped on Woody Hemp Pants Harrelson. Let's see if we can get this man to come stand next to something explodable, and we can just remote start our way through the whole mission. That'd be nice. That'd be great. I don't know where this man is going. He seems to be in an awful rush to get there. Wait a minute. You're just in the open, right? He could probably kill you. So we have Matthew McConaughey shoot and blow up a claymore next to you. We could have Woody Hemp Pants Harrelson. Is he going to be able to finish you off after the claymore? No, because this man has too much. Well, yeah, we can get 8 damage out of a claymore. And then Woody can pop him off. If we're going to have somebody finish him off, though, it shouldn't be Woody Harrelson. It should be our boy with Silent Killer. It should be Neo. So Matthew McConaughey, pop this out there.
A delicate placement.
It's not that delicate. You're just throwing a bomb at the ground. What's delicate about it? It's also broken ground, too, so it's not like you gotta... You cannot see that thing, huh? Sometimes the claymore thing can be, like, more than a little troubling, though. I guess we'll have Woody Harrelson do the setup, then. There you go. Oh, no, another lost swarm has appeared. Well, we will if we get revealed and those lost come gunning for us. We actually will need more ammo. Keanu, you can see that man. In any event that you do get revealed here, I would actually prefer you not to be able to see that man. So we're going to have you fall back to here. And then if you wouldn't be so kind as to Silent Killer this advanced officer, that'd be great. Perfect. Blood Trail getting us a little extra damage as well. So your Silent Killer was 100%. I am horrifically confused by the Silent Killer perk. I really am. For some of our guys, we have no chance to be revealed, but then at other times, we're still having a chance to be revealed even with Silent Killer. I don't get it. Lost are going to take a move, but it doesn't matter because they don't know we're here. So, Keanu, if you're full ghosted, why don't you go hunt this man now? Like, we can pursue this man. Where the hell are we supposed to be going, by the way? We're not really making great progress toward an objective, but I don't want to run through these buildings. I'd really rather stick to the streets. I was born on the streets, man. I grew up here. It's where I feel at home. I respect the streets. Like Ice-T, I respect the streets, and that's why I'm still alive. And what is this guy doing? He must be running for help. I'm going to assume that's what he's doing. He's concerned about the safety of his friends. He's like, they're in danger. I need to go for help. And while he's busy going for help, Keanu's going to shoot him in the back of the skull. No chance to reveal. Well, it's okay, Keanu. I mean, odds are strong we could get through the remainder of the mission without ever having to fire another shot.
Time to spare.
We did summon 2 Lost Hordes on our own heads, but they're never going to find us. The Lost are not smart at the best of times, and when we're 100% concealed running about the map sniping Advent, they're even less of a problem than normal. This stroll through the industrial wasteland, though, it's got a real, T.S. Eliot vibe for it. You know, they say April is the cruelest month. Woody, why don't you you're standing in the open, which is not necessarily a great idea, but your detection radius is so small it hardly matters. He says as an Advent trooper wanders out in front of us. Nearby Lost Swarm is very close. Really? They're very close? Because they don't seem that close, considering the fact that I can't see any. But there's supposed to be an Advent trooper up here that Keanu Reeves was going to eradicate with one death swap.
I will go.
He's going to eliminate him with one quick shot from his deliciously deadly rifle. Woody? There he is. Don't worry, Keanu will get him. Pete, how come you're feeding kills to Keanu? Because he's going to be team leader for our B team. This is how he does it. He comes through here before Agent Smith and his ilk have the chance to possess this man. Keanu takes him out. Remember, if they're, you know, if they're not part of, they're not on our team, they're still part of the system. And they'll do stuff to defend the system, and we don't want them defending the system. We should just preemptively kill our fellow human beings. That's the lesson the Matrix taught us. He's in the exit zone. Well, you're dead. The other actual benefit to having Keanu run around sniping people like this is we're getting swag out of this. It's one of the few missions types where we can successfully get some loot. Autoloader. Could we get extended magazines? I'd really rather just have more bullets in the gun than more opportunities to put bullets in the gun.
I can cover it.
Matthew McConaughey at this point is really just sort of along for the ride. Hey, do you guys see those lost over there? That guy did a smart... Oh, he's dead, though. I was gonna say he did a smart thing by leaping over that barricade, taking cover, because where he's at now, I actually can't hit him. But, I'm pretty sure the Lost are gonna kill him. Keanu, come up here. We'll have you reload. Well, just do it. I mean, you don't have to announce it. Also, we're sort of on a stealth mission here. If you'd want to keep it down a notch, Keanu, maybe quiet down a bit. Overwatch when you're surrounded was not a great idea, Advent Trooper. Objectively, I mean, it's just terrible. Yeah, you're good. Oh. Okay. I mean, that's why the Overwatch was a bad idea, bro. I warned you. I tried to warn you. So, do you have Big Claymore? Woody has Big Claymore. You know what, Woods? Let's chuck this here.
Now we wait.
Well, yes, we wait, but like specifically, we're not gonna wait very goddamn long, Woody. You see the Claymore from that tile? You can. So why don't you come around here to the extraction area? Right, we needed somebody else to be able to see that. You can see it from here. This is acceptable.
I will go.
Unless it's going to blow you up. Nope. All right, Matthew McConaughey, score yourself like a shitload of kills. There you go. That's a nice explosive exit for Matthew McConaughey. I feel good about it. And I think we're done here, gentlemen. Like, I feel like our work is done.
Returning as ordered.
Got some swag. Escaped the industrial park we walked through. Started a barrel fire for the hobos. They're going to think about it. It's the least I could do for those guys patching up my stab wounds. And there we go. Escape completed. Sure, there were 5 lost somewhere on the map we didn't kill, but I'm not super worried about 5 lost. It is kills, and kills are EXP, but the lost actually don't. They generate a minimum amount of EXP because they are so ridiculously easy to kill, and honestly, kind of endlessly farmable as well. If you do want to farm EXP, doing it on lost missions is a pretty good way to go about it. Matthew McConaughey went on 1 mission and he's exhausted. Meanwhile, Keanu Reeves on that same mission after completing a covert op and Woody Hemp Pants Harrelson, they don't give a shit at all. They're like, well, whatever, Pete, we'll go again right now. We don't care. Maddie Mac could take a lesson from these guys. And Gathering Mob. I'm going to say not now to the Gathering Mob.
Our joint effort paid off like we hoped.
Locate the chosen stronghold. That should also increase our faction influence with the Reapers and give us another Reaper order. New covered action to help the Reapers continue the hunts now available in the ring. That's fantastic. What did we get? Volunteer Army. What does Volunteer Army do?
My people are up for some additional work.
On every mission, there's a chance that a Resistance soldier will join the XCOM squad. That actually is probably bad for us. Because that soldier would be visible, and visible is not good. Yeah, we'll probably never use that.
Has motivated them to share some new information on the Chosen.
Okay. Improved combat intelligence. We could get a new resistance order, ballistics modeling. We're never going to need that. Increasing income. The it's never going to get old. I mean, every time I see the guy, I'm like, yeah, I'm never going to rescue you, though. Picking up a new resistance contact. If we could get away with only having to build one resistance facility on this playthrough, one like resistance comms, I would be super enthused by that. I would be like a big proponent of doing that. So let's go get ourselves another one. Do we want to send Keanu Reeves? Now, Keanu's becoming a leader, man. We can't keep sending him on these missions. Do we need a lieutenant for this? Just a sergeant. You know, Sergeant Woody Harrelson did a pretty good job on our last mission. Let's send him. Oh, right. We forgot to fire this guy. Olsen, don't worry. I'll get around to shit canning you in a minute. Woody Hint Pants Harrelson, why don't you take Soldier out there with you? There is a moderate risk that one of you guys gets captured. I'm going to negate that. I don't care about the wounds. It's fine. We're doing... So, we don't even have an infirmary yet, I'd like to point out. Everything has been so smooth that we haven't even bothered to build an infirmary yet, and I kind of feel like maybe that's an oversight that we should swiftly rectify. We're probably going to need an infirmary at some point. The thing to remember, as the enemies continue to scale toward the end campaign, our damage does not likewise continue to scale. We've got a limit. Claymores will only do, at most, 8 damage, and at most we could be carrying 2 of those per guy. And we may run into some enemies that have health totals in the 30s and 40s, which is going to be difficult to engineer enough Claymores on target to make that happen in a reliable fashion. At some point, we're going to wind up engaging in gunfights, and that's going to go not well for us, because when it comes to the guns, we don't really bring a lot to the table. Our best gun right now does like a maximum of 5 damage, like 5 to 6 damage. That's real bad. We did finish the Skulljack. That's fantastic. Skull mining will want to start straight away. There's only like 2 people in our entire roster, by the way, who can even, I think, carry the Skulljack. It might be just Rihanna and Keanu Reeves. They may be the only 2. Give me skull mining.
Sounds good, Commander. I'll let you know as soon as the project is ready for deployment.
I wouldn't mind doing blue screen protocol as well. Can we cue that? There we go. So skull mining and blue screen protocol. Blue screen protocol. We may build an EMP bomb. That may be... I almost never build EMP bombs. I love blue screen rounds. I use those all the time. The EMP bombs I almost never build in campaigns. They're just grenades that do bonus damage to robots. In this campaign, though... that might be something we'd want to consider. We might be able to use those to our advantage. Dangerous enemy detected. This is another thing I'm super worried about. Alien rulers. They're also going to be a very significant problem for us. We just don't have a great way to deal with them. So we got 1 bonus resistance contact. Let's go finish picking up this Special Forces soldier. And this bonus scanning time that Matthew McConaughey picked up for us has proven to be a huge boon. And after this, we're making contact, and we're not going to let anything get in our way. Liz got a new workshop on. What is this thing in the background going, by the way? It looks like you've... What is this? Like, why are we setting fire to a suit of armor in the background? What possible use is that? I'm having to assume that that's like a decorative fireplace, really? So if we put 1 engineer here, and that's not going to be George Harrison, no. He doesn't get a nice job. Where's Malin Ackerman and what is she doing? Daniel Hall, here. Like, well, and she's in a proving ground. What are you doing? Cancel. What is Malin Ackerman doing right now? Are you in the proving ground? Yeah. So we need you not there, though. Oh, wait, George Harris is the guy who's... Never mind. Yeah, well, no, we can't have George Harrison on a permanent assignment. No. Okay, so Malin Johannesson, congratulations. George Harris is going to take over on this Proving Ground project for you for like the next 5 minutes. Until you come over here and staff this and give us a workshop gremlin. And then we're going to go pull the rug out from underneath George Harrison's feet, because guess what? Yeah, it's going to be a gremlin that's doing this now. And you're going to be back to, you know, wielding a shovel. Daniel Hall, we're going to have a gremlin replace you as well. And you and George Harrison, well, okay, you know what, Hall? I got no particular beef with you. You can come down here and handle the resistance comms. That's good. George Harrison, though? Yeah, it's back to a lifetime of backbreaking labor for you. Get your shovel and get back to work, because fuck the Beatles. Overrated. Possibly the most overrated band in history. Hate the Beatles. 150 supplies and 2 power. We could put in an additional workbench. How many more of those gremlins are we really gonna need? Well, you know, we could, I say that, but we could put them to good use. And we could possibly put an infirmary in. Never mind, we can't. We don't have enough power. We could, in theory, upgrade our power supply so that we could get enough power to maybe build an infirmary. Well, now we have the power, but we don't have the supplies. 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, and either way it comes up, Perfidious Pete loses.
Our people seem to work well together, Commander.
Yeah, Woody Harrelson and Soldier did that in like a heartbeat. That was fast as shit. Good work, guys. Woody Hemp Pants Harrelson picking up a promotion. Form a soldier bond. We should just do this. It's going to be 4 days. Somebody is going to get +3 aim out of the deal. That somebody is going to be... I would rather form a bond than increase the cohesion on an already existing bond. So the question is then, who do we want to bond? I'm leaning towards like Kristen Stewart and Cameron Diaz, or maybe... You know what? No. This is too perfect. Here's what we're going to do. First thing we're going to do, we're going to go promote Woody Harrelson because he deserves it. But then we got to get like an unlikely Hollywood romance kind of thing working. So Silent Killer is you. You still have 10 ability points, huh? We could pick up Needle for 2 of those. You don't have Shredder, though. You are potentially a squad site sniper, which is good. But we could have Woody be, with his standard intelligence here, Woody is not going to be particularly good target for giving abilities that he does not have. I mean, he has the ability to get squad sight, but he's never going to be able to buy any other abilities which might support it. So maybe our best bet for Wood would be to make him a scout by just giving him target definition. Yeah, I think we'll do that. So you're a scout, Woody. That's your job. Go out and find the talent, and then we're gonna send you on a covert operation, and we're gonna have you form a little bit of an unlikely Hollywood romance here, and something that if you saw this in the headlines of People magazine, you'd be like, you know, makes an odd sort of sense. So we're gonna put Woody Harrelson here. He's gonna pick up +3 aim, and he's gonna fall desperately head over heels in love with Kristen Wiffleball Stewart. Are we gonna risk to negate the wound chance on this one? No, we'll let you guys be wounded. Wounded is fine.
We will work hand in hand with our new allies.
You want me to view photos? Advent will burn, no rest until the Earth is ours. Okay, well, we've viewed the photos now. Can that alert go away? The view soldiers thing in the army is never going to go away until we promote Corey Olson, but we don't have a Reaper on our team. He's still being indoctrinated. The team is still working him over down in the reconditioning facility. It's going to take a little while. The Templar, the controls the Templar put on their agents are pretty severe. Those guys are really indoctrinated. It takes a while to convince them they're playing for the wrong team. All right, we got a new operation in here. What are we going to be doing? We're going to be... Missed shots on Advent officers and priests will return. Okay, this is why you should have expanded, Pete, so that you got an option to stop something that mattered. As it stands now, you're going to go thwart a dark event that you don't give a single shit about, although Operation Sweaty Key does sound like a euphemism for the penis, so at least there's that. Sergeant James Wallace, Specialist, has joined our team. Well, no, he didn't, though. He also is going to be re-indoctrinated into the Cult of the Reaper. We'll do that next time. We'll pack him a fat bowl, spark him up a few, teach him the ways of our Reaper madness. I'm pretty sure he'll come around. If not, we can always frame him as a mule and turn him over to the DEA. Just have him take the fall for somebody. That's how we get rid of you. If you're not part of the project, we just load you up with a suitcase full of Sweet Mary Jane, and then we send you to, like, I don't know, the Jacksonville International Airport, and we tip off to the cops in advance. Cruel, but necessary. It's also necessary for me to end the episode. If you enjoyed it, feel free to drop a like down in the comment section. Support really does mean a lot. If you'd like to see more of our maddest madness yet, might consider subscribing as well. Post new episodes of XCOM, War of the Chosen, every single day. Right now, thanks very much for watching. I'll see you again soon.